A Metro family is dealt some blows. One has cancer, another's disabled, and one just had 2 strokes. But while trying to make a more comfortable life, they ran into a problem they say should have been avoidable. And it's why they called Consumer Watch's Amanda Taylor for help.
I told her, Holly, are you sure you want me to come live with you? Because I'm just one more burden.
Not as much a burden as an eye-opener. There was going to be one more person living in Holly Headley's modest Warr Acres home.
It's my privilege to take care of her, but, you know, I need to have a place where I can take care of her.
And that's where Zach Elam comes in. He's a contractor out of Payton, a small town about 60 miles east of the Metro.
I have to say, he's done gorgeous work. We're very pleased with the work that he did in here.
He completely renovated the sunroom into living quarters so Holly's mom, Marjorie, would have a place to call her own.
Yes, I would like to get in it.
What's stopping her is the renovations aren't finished. They're still waiting on the window, heating, and air unit to be installed, but even more so, the bathroom to get complete.
And I have to tell you, running upstairs every time you have to go to the bathroom stinks.
And it's undoable for Marjorie, who suffered 2 strokes. Holly says the problems with the contractor started gradually.
He was getting to the point where he would come at 11 and leave at 3, or he might not show up at all, and he'd call and say, well, I had another job to do.
And then she says he just stopped calling and coming. Her mother has a contract with him that says he should have been completed with the job last week at a contracted price of $17,500. But her mother has given him more than $3,000 beyond that.
That is kind of my fault. I should have been keeping an eye on what she was writing. And when we got to $17,500, I should have said right then and there, I need an accounting and I need some receipts.
At this point, Holly says she's not looking for receipts or a refund, just a home she can move her mom into.
Bless her heart, she's just been so upset, and her whole world's been turned upside down. And all I want is for her to be able to get in here, get moved, and get settled.
We wanted to meet Zach, but instead reached him on the phone.
Let me just start by asking why you haven't returned their phone call.
Well, I did. I've returned their phone calls, and pretty soon it just got to where they would just harass me, just kept calling. Because I called them one day and I said, I'm going to stay home, and I'm going to build your cabinets for the bathroom, and when I'm done building them, I'll bring them up there and put them in. Well, then they was calling every day, why ain't you here?
He says he has intentions of finishing, and he points to the contract as to why it's cost more than expected. He says the contract was only for renovating the back room. It did not include the bathroom. The family says that wasn't their understanding, but nowhere in black and white does it specifically say what would be done.
The money's run out so far. You know, I've put everything I've had into building that.
Do you have enough to finish it? I mean, let's be honest.
No, I don't have enough for the air conditioner. That's, you know, honestly, I don't have enough for it. I have enough to finish the cabinets. I have all the material for the cabinets and the toilet, but the air conditioner, I do not have $600 to spend on the air conditioner.
But he says he's not going to ask the family to come up with that money. He's working another job to pay for the unit, and he promises to get the bathroom done in 3 weeks. So here's the lesson. The contract wasn't really clear. When you're writing a contract, go overboard with the details. It could save you a lot of confusion and frustration in the future. We're here to keep an eye out for you.